In one of America's most prestigious universities, brilliance was admired, status was everything, and some people were simply expected to remain invisible. Every night, after classes ended, Olena Kovalenko cleaned the mathematics department hallways in silence. Inside one classroom, some of the university's brightest graduate students prepared for a national mathematics competition. As she cleaned around them, one small mistake changed the atmosphere instantly. One student laughed under his breath. Can't they hire people who actually understand what's written there? Olena looked down quietly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch it. But just before leaving, she looked at the equation for 1 second too long. Her name was Olena Kovalenko. Most people at the university knew only 2 things about her. She cleaned the mathematics building, and she spoke with a heavy Ukrainian accent. She lived alone in a tiny apartment on the edge of the city, and quietly sent most of her paycheck back to relatives still trapped in Ukraine. But somewhere in the back of Daniel Parker's mind, something about the way she looked at that equation refused to disappear. The next morning, the mathematics department discovered something impossible. The correction was so advanced, only a handful of experts in the world worked on mathematics at this level. Most people in the department treated it like a strange mystery. But Daniel Parker could not stop thinking about it. So the next night, Daniel checked the security cameras, but somewhere beyond the university hallways, Olena Kovalenko still lived inside a world nobody there had ever seen. That night, Daniel typed her name into the university archives. Before the war, Olena Kovalenko had not been a cleaner. She had been one of Kiev's most respected mathematics professors. 2 days later, the university hosted an international mathematics symposium. For hours, some of the university's brightest minds attempted to complete the proof. By late evening, the mathematics building had almost completely emptied. Inside the empty classroom, Olena Kovalenko quietly finished what nobody else could. For the first time, Olena spoke about who she used to be. She looked at the equation quietly. This kind of work resembles research I studied many years ago. A long silence followed. Then she said softly, "Back home, this was my life." By the next morning, the mathematics department understood exactly who Olena Kovalenko was. The same students who once mocked her could barely look at her anymore.
Mrs. Kovalenko.
That afternoon,
The
university dean personally came to apologize. For the first time in many years, Olena Kovalenko's name was spoken again with respect.
Olena, we would be honored to offer you a formal academic position here at the university.
Then came the offer that changed everything.
You never stopped belonging there.
Several months later, life inside the mathematics department had quietly changed.
System values describe the differential equation.
Even the students who once judged her had changed.
Good night, Professor Kovalenko.
For the first time since leaving home, Olena Kovalenko finally looked at peace. If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel. New emotional stories every week. And don't miss the next one.